For decades, global oil and gas has been priced and purchased in dollars, an order born out of a deal between Washington and Riyadh, signed in 1974. But today, this petrodollar system is facing challenges, especially after the US and Israel initiated a war on Iran. The UAE's exit from OPEC and OPEC Plus signals the oil-rich Middle Eastern countries' search for security, which is no longer guaranteed.
OPEC is the beating heart of the petrodollar system, and the UAE's departure from OPEC is part of the broader restructuring of the post-World War II global monetary systems. So the petrodollar system isn't dead yet, but it's no longer automatic either. So this signals that UAE is hedging under survival threats, and the UAE wants freedom while it explores other options like Petro-Yuan.
China formally introduced the Petro-Yuan system in 2018 to challenge the dominance of petrodollar. But the de-dollarization process is not only happening with energy purchases. The UAE is a founding member of the China-backed Enbridge payment system, an alternative to the global standard SWIFT from the United States. In the first quarter of 2026, more than $50 billion worth currency was transacted via Enbridge, mostly in Chinese Yuan. The US dollar's share of global foreign exchange reserves has hit a 25-year low of roughly 57%. In 1999, it was more than 71%. Experts say moves such as joining BRICS and using alternative payment systems aim to reduce single-point vulnerabilities without full decoupling.
Enbridge and BRICS could be seen as hedges against the weaponization of the US dollar system, for example, SWIFT, because in the past we have seen those systems could be weaponized and used to further US foreign policy against countries like Iran and Russia. Enbridge and BRICS could create parallel structures to the dollar and petrodollar system.
While the dollar remains dominant in terms of global currency, the desire for an alternative marks a shift in the way countries approach to money, one which the war on Iran is placing a spotlight on. Walid Bin Siraj, TRT World.